Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Bitcoin. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks, as they're called, representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours. So while this here may look like a couple of weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past few days broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like to do this time frame, and does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. And the past 24 hours has been pretty crazy. Now, as a reminder, cryptos are open 24/7. So if you're watching this video, let's say Sunday afternoon, then yeah, the chart is going to look different for you. But my goal here from the presentation standpoint is to keep this video relevant for as long as possible. And I'm going to accomplish that by talking about more so general levels and then walking you through some questions. And based on how you answer those questions, that'll, kind of dictate the current status of the chart. And, the big thing that obviously happened was this 4-hour session, the price totally collapsed, but to give some credit's due, the price did a good job of bouncing back upwards. So there's still quite a bit of uncertainty out there right now. But the one update that doesn't need to be made, and that will lead into the first question that you'll want to ask yourself, and this update is just based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closable, they do tend to act as resistance. So question number one that you need to ask yourself, let's just say you're watching this Sunday afternoon. So Sunday afternoon, you're watching this, ask yourself, where is the price at relative to 7,600? If you're answering the question at that point that the price is back up above there, well, that's a really good sign, because that's putting the price, and I'm not saying it's got to be real, a whole lot of ways up above it. Can you tell it's Friday? But even if it's just up around here, that would be still putting it within this general range of the chart, and that would be a good sign. There'd still be plenty of work to be done, yeah, don't get me wrong, but that would definitely be a step in the right direction. So 7,600 is going to be that first question that you need to ask yourself and kind of take an inventory check of, all right, where's the price at relative to that? Now, if you're answering the question that the price is down below 7,600, well, then at that point, you got to start to make sure that, this, hasn't spun out of control any further than, what it has over that, that crazy. Whoops, let's try that again. We want this to be green. There we go. So the next overall level of support to keep an eye on would be down here at 6,800. So that is where the next question would be. If you are answering the question that the price is down below 7,600, then you'd want to ask yourself, okay, well, where's the price at relative to 6,800, which is that green line right there. You can see there's some bouncing off it right there. If you are answering the question that the price is down below 6,800, I'm not going to call the chart ruined, because you still have the 200 period moving average down there, that pink line. But that's definitely a sign that, yeah, the weekend's just not going very well. If you're watching this, like I said, Sunday afternoon, and the price is down below the 6,800 level. Now, if the price is just still between these two lines, so you're saying, well, Clay, it's not above here, but it is still up above there. Well, at that point, one word could really, summarize that. And that's just consolidation. The price is just going sideways and consolidating within this range. So that's pretty neutral at that point. But the most bullish situation would be that you can answer the question the price is up above 7,600. The bearish situation would be answering the question that the price is down below 6,800. And then the neutral situation would just be answering the question that the price is, between those two levels and consolidating. So it's looking like it'll be a pretty eventful weekend. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up, as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.